Hey guys, at first glance, the name John Davis Chandler probably does not jump off the page at you, but he is part of one of the most iconic and memorable scenes in the history of Clint Eastwood films. We're not saying a lot, so stick around and I'll show you that. But first, let's give a little bit of a background on Mr. Chandler. So he was born in Hinton, West Virginia back in 1935, and he grew up to be a very respected and busy character actor in Hollywood. So he starred in all kinds of movies and shows, and one of his first roles was in a movie with Burt Lancaster called The Young Savages, which is also notable because it was the first movie that Telly Savalas was in. I'll show a few clips from that movie just to give you an idea about Mr. Chandler and also to prep you so you won't feel so bad about what's about to happen to him later on in this video.
D-I-P-A-C-E, to pace.
I would call him a bully and a coward.
It's a lie, you stinking pig!
Order.
Ain't no one called me scared to get in the way.
Order.
Arthur, sit down.
I have instruct the court attendants that in the event of another outburst from this defendant, they are to bind him and gag him so that this trial will not be interrupted again.
What do you mean, gag me? This country's free speech, isn't it? What do you mean, trying to tell me what I can say and do?
Gag the defendant.
How the hell are you gonna gag me? I got my rights! I think it's bigger than this! If you call it a crime, all of your head secretaries really got bigger than that!
You've probably heard the term punchable face. Well, I think John Davis Chandler embodied it in that role, and he just has a smug look about him that really makes you just cheer against the guy. So I don't feel so bad about what's about to happen to him now as he faces the iconic Outlaw Josey Wales. And I'm telling you, if you ask me certain days, I will put the Outlaw Josey Wales as my favorite movie of all time, right up there. Other days it may be Jaws, it might be Rocky, depending on what mood I'm in, but it's right up there, right at the very top of my favorite movies. So I love this, and let's just see what happens to Mr. Chandler.
I wouldn't have any other kind.
What do you have? I'm looking for Josey Wales.
That'll be me.
You're wanted, Wales.
I reckon I'm right popular. You a bounty hunter?
Man's got to do something for a living these days.
Dying ain't much of a living, boy. You know, this isn't necessary. You can just ride on.
And unfortunately, folks let their guard down just a little bit too soon. And I am interjecting right here because I'm hoping to avoid a copyright strike that will mess my channel up. But getting back to see what happens now.
I had to come back.
I know.
And as you can see, it did not end very well for him. He fell victim to one of the three certainties in life, which are death, taxes, and do not, whatever you do, draw on Clint Eastwood in one of his Western movies. It will not end well for you. But John Davis Chandler accredited himself very well in that. It was a great scene and one of the most memorable in my mind. I absolutely love that quote, "Dying ain't much of a living, boy." I mean, I can't tell you how many times I pulled that out. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that. And unfortunately for Mr. Chandler, he passed away in 2010, but he left a legacy of good movies and TV shows behind him. So may he rest in peace.